Let's hit this corner. Let's just, oh, dirty little big boys. Let's run that one over. Boom! Got him. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Welcome back, soldiers. It's Silly Dilly. And today, or rather tonight, or this morning at 4 a.m., the Battlefield 6 beta has gone live for the second weekend. The open beta is now live until the 17th or Sunday night. Probably, like, for me it's 4 a.m. I'm not sure when it is for everybody, but Sunday, you can expect to get your last couple games in around the morning times. That's whenever it dropped. Today was 4 a.m. also. So this is the very first match. Actually, one of my friends here, Ethan, he actually got into a server at 3 a.m. and was able to invite me, and I was able to play for a whole hour before the servers were supposed to go live or whatever, so that's pretty cool. We had no waiting time at all, so even better than the initial open weekend, last weekend, where there was a queue or like it took like a couple seconds or nothing. As soon as I hit that demo beta, the app, I was in a match pretty much. So that's really solid starting off the second weekend for the open beta. So like I said, it goes until Sunday. If you don't know or haven't, go ahead and try it out. It's so much fun. Even if you're not a Battlefield fan or you don't really play Battlefield or don't even, maybe you never have, go give it a try. It's definitely worth it. Definitely fun to play with some friends and stuff and just have some fun. As you can see here, it's all we were pretty much doing for this first match was just running around and trying to get vehicles and stuff and trying to cause as much damage as possible, which is something I'll go into later in the video. But yeah, go ahead and grab some buddies and squad up if you haven't already. Now, the first thing that is new with beta this weekend is there are new maps and new modes that have come to the Battlefield 6 beta. So we got a look at one of the new maps, the fourth map in the game out of 9, which is Empire State, which takes place in the streets of New York City, which is pretty cool. We're getting at least 2 New York maps that I know of. The Manhattan Bridge map is already leaked or been played on, whatever. So that's pretty cool that we got to try out the Empire State, and I'll bring you guys some footage of that too. I'll have a good bit of matches on that map already, and playing Conquest and stuff, so I'll show you guys that. But the new modes we got were Rush, I believe is the only new one. Could be wrong, but I believe that is what we got, and I have some, I'll bring you guys some gameplay of that as too. But it's pretty much, it's just a very chaotic infantry push the objective type game mode. It's very fun. And also I should bring up that the Empire State map is infantry only, so no vehicles, none whatsoever, not land, air, sea, nothing. So that's interesting. But it makes for a very, very boots on the ground, weapons everywhere, take cover, fire type gameplay. But it's fun. It's chaotic and fun. So far, I think that they have made some great changes. I think beta was phenomenal to start out with. I think this is one of the best betas that, quite frankly, video games has had. Like, I can't think of a single time where a beta was, this feels like a full game. Like, this could pass as a full game, especially in today's standards, let's be honest. This beta could pass as a full game. I mean, played it solely on Xbox, so console. But I played with friends on PlayStation and friends on PC, and the most annoying thing that we came across the entire time was maybe a teeny bit of cheating, which their anti-cheat that they have implemented seems to be doing its job. It kicked off like, what, 300,000 the first weekend? Can't wait to see the stats behind this weekend's numbers. And also, guys, if you're out there and you're cheating, if you're cheating at all, I want you to seek help. But my brother in Christ, if you're cheating in a beta or a video game, I think you need more than God. I don't know what you need, but I'm praying for you, and I hope you recover, because that is messed up. But their anti-cheat does seem to be doing God's work when it comes to booting those mofos off the servers. 300,000 in a beta weekend is crazy good. So yeah, take notes, Ricochet. But the only other thing that I can say that me and my friends have really come across that was like annoying or anything was I really don't even have anything. I guess every now and again it won't let us leave a match. You can't leave the match, or like friends in a party can't leave a match. So like they have to like back out the entire game and then boot it back up. And you would think it's annoying because of the queue line and stuff, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the deal is, but 9 times out of 10, there's not even a queue, or we just skip it. It just lets us straight in, so, I mean, it's a complaint, they need to fix it, but at the same time, so it's not like it's unplayable or anything like that. Let me be very frank. This game beta is very playable. It's very fun, very phenomenal. It is definitely a phenomenal beta. They did very well with it, and the feedback that they took, they've definitely implemented it. You can tell. Some of the changes I can personally feel or attest to with the guns. So I will say, last weekend the M4A1 was definitely a very sought after assault rifle. It was a very good weapon. I know a lot of my friends are telling me to use it, and they're saying it feels very good. So yeah, not say it was overpowered or anything, but it was just very good. Okay, it was just easy to pick up and use. And I tried a little bit. I didn't test it out as much, but this weekend, or well, not this first match, but you know, this beta, I picked it up and used it, and I have some gameplay of it. I'll show you guys. I'm actually gonna release a video going over in detail each of the classes and the weapons and stuff for the beta. So look forward to that. I'll have one on the assault rifles, engineers, you know, support, recon, etc. So look forward to that. But I will say, the M4A1 is a lot bouncier this weekend. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, because you can kind of learn how to control it, but at the same time, it is bouncy. Like, I'm talking, I aim at someone and it feels like I just shook up a bag of bouncy balls and released it down a staircase type bouncy. Like MW3 Desert Eagle, one shot and you're staring at the moon backwards, 90-degree angle type bouncy. But I mean, if you can get the pattern down and you can put some attachments on it, I'm sure it'll be viable. I will say the assault rifle that I clung to the most was the one you get, I think it's the BR23 or something like that. It's the one you get for being level 20. It's so good. It's the middle one. I'll show you guys some gameplay of that here later in a different video, but it's pretty good. It's what I was after. But other than that, the snipers definitely feel better. Sniper definitely feels better. I was able to get crazy kill shots kill montages this time around. Way less double taps, and I was still able to do just as much reconning and spotting. In fact, I finished the challenge way faster than I was making progress on it the first weekend. So props to EA for listening to us about the snipers, because it was hot. No, it was warm, hot dog water. It was buns, cheeks, pointless. Poo-poo caca, garbanzo beans. It was garbage last weekend. Could not even wipe my butt with it. I'd rather, it was more useful to, stick it on the ground and hope one of the enemy team is going to trip and sit on it than it was using it as a natural sniper rifle. But this weekend feels great. Felt phenomenal. So props to them for improving upon that. Pistols feel pretty good still. Shotguns, I've heard from the community, I've seen things here and there about them being cracked or overpowered, but I think that's just how shotguns are supposed to be. I personally don't have a problem with them. I haven't even really been killed by them that often, so I don't think it's as big a deal as some people are making out to be, but if it is, I'm sure they're going to address it in a future update or patch. So, the grenades, I feel like the grenades got a little bit of a buff maybe. They seem to feel a little better, do a little more damage. And vice versa, I feel like I die or take more damage from them. I also feel like I deal out more damage when I use them and stuff, so that's good. I feel better about that. I will say the servers are god tier. Like I said, I loaded this up at 3:12, I think, because my buddy texted me and was like, hey man, you want to run it early? I'm in a server, or I'm in a match. I was like, what? So I logged in, immediately was put into the match. Phenomenal. And then I think I played for a solid 4 hours. 3 hours, 4 hours, never was booted off, nothing. Never was kicked offline, never lagged, never had any connection issues, nothing. It was just god tier. And I played with my squad, my boys, they all were able to join in consistently and stay in. And honestly, it was better connection than last time. Last weekend, our one boy, he was having trouble every time he joined in. We would go into a match and it would kick him back to the home menu and we would be in the match. Didn't happen once this weekend, so another good change. Solid on their part. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video, this is just a brief little overview, I wanted to get a little video out talking about the initial opinions and the fact that it's live again and stuff, in case anybody was like waiting around, because like honestly I thought it came out Friday, not Thursday type stuff, so like, you know what I mean, or whatever. So I wasn't even prepared, but then I got word, and I was like, alright. So I thought I'd come out a little video, you know, talk about the little tweaks and stuff I noticed here and there. I'm going to continue playing it, obviously, and, you know, letting you guys know the updates and changes and stuff like that, and comparing everything and stuff and testing things out. But before I leave this video, I want you guys to know and take advantage of the fact that they're running a contest right now with damage in the game. So EA is posted, there's a website, I'll drop a link in the description, where you can go and you can check out how much each piece of like structure or building is estimated in price wise to EA on the site. So like say the skyscraper, or like those things behind me right there, those barriers, say they're like 50 bucks each, okay? So if you destroy one, that's $50 worth of damage. EA is running a contest right now where you can take a clip. I think you have to put hashtag Battlefield 6 receipts or damage receipts or something like that. You take a clip of you destroying stuff, causing damage, causing havoc, blowing something up, crashing into something, whatever, and then that damage gets added up to your receipt, and there's a little tracker that keeps track of it. And at first it was a little contest to see who could create the most damage or cause the most damage, and last weekend there was a winner, and they're doing it again this weekend. However, they're also extending it this weekend to, if the community can get to $1 trillion in damage, we're gonna all receive a custom skin. So now there is a community event type thing going on already for a beta, which is incredible for a video game. AAA company to do for a beta, just phenomenal. So make sure you guys get into that. Go ahead, help the community out, get us to 11 trillion damage so we can get that skin, and just hop on servers and have fun and test it out. I'm Silly Dilly. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on servers.